Did you explode? You didn't explode. Yeah, just like
Mine
that.
is just
That's it?
really.
Okay, I gotta make the noise too.
Hey, yo, what up? It's Kevin with KVLmedia, and we are in the KVLmedia studio with a very, very, very special guest.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the invite. I'm happy to be here.
This is Vernice, by the way. And this is the Idea Blueprints. It's where we sit down with entrepreneurs, movers and shakers, and leaders in the industry. And we are here with Vernice, who has a branding and consulting company. Tell us about it.
Thank you. Actually, the name of my company is 1843, and what we do is bridge the gap between entrepreneurship, happiness, and technology. So happiness is in the middle, and we use technology to get you there. Actually, no, excuse me. We use technology to get you to the happiness, because a lot of entrepreneurs find themselves want to run, want to do the job. They just want to get in there and do it, and then they forget about happiness. They don't become happiness. So with technology, we're able to bridge the gap to make sure that they automate the business, automate the processes and the systems to get them to the next level of their best life.
How y'all do that?
So the first thing that I like to do actually with customers and clients is
All right.
customers. Did I say? You know what I meant. I haven't had coffee this morning, okay? But the first thing I like to do with customers is to have a brand strategy session. And that's where we take the overall aspect of where they want to be in the next 10, 15, 20 years, and we write that down, and then we reverse engineer to get them to that level. And then after we do that, we start to work in parallels we work in parallels to build the vision.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
And for people that have been following me, they know that I've been on a huge journey of mindfulness and mindset and everything like that. And that's really why I wanted to bring Vernice on, is because she starts to kind of bring together those ideologies, the whys, the missions, the visions, to really kind of start formulating your business plan as far as your strategy for your brand and your marketing. And you're amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
She just had her grand opening of her business. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come on and be the moderator for when I get ready to come out, because you just said that so eloquently, made it seem like amazing. But so what I wanted to do was have a launch party, and if you remember, there were a lot of people in the building that were actually business owners as well. And I think it's important for us in the entrepreneur economy to not forget to launch those parties, to have the grand opening, so that you can really make your business feel real. You know, it's not necessarily about having a physical building or where you're going to be if you work from home, but it's still really important that you take time and celebrate the launching of your business, because after all, you're starting the next greatest version of yourself. A lot of people are going from parallelpreneurs, where they work a 9 to 5 and they have a side hustle, to becoming full-time entrepreneurs. And believe it or not, America is run on small businesses. Entrepreneurs just like you and me and all of you guys out there, you know, so I really wanted to make sure that I not only celebrate my grand opening, my launching, but I wanted to celebrate other small businesses as well. So that was really the idea and the concept behind having the launch party.
And that's a beautiful thing. I think really building a community, especially here in West Palm Beach, of entrepreneurs, people that are looking to kind of collaborate and build strategic partnerships, potential clients and things like that, is really important to the ecosystem that we have here.
Yeah.
It was a great event.
Thank you.
So we was able to capture some. Definitely check out the YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
To where you can see kind of the event, and people were really, as they say, giving you your flowers while you're still alive.
Yeah, and that, you know what, and that is so important. And you guys, if you guys have followed me, you know a little bit of my story, just a short snippet. 1843 actually stands for, it's actually the timestamp of my father passing away. And the reason that it's so important is that 1843 is military time for 6:43 p.m. And I just think about what were most people doing at 6:43 p.m. Like you were hustling, bustling, taking the kids here. Me myself, it was the first day of kindergarten for my daughter at 6:43 p.m. that day. So I was taking her home, and like nobody ever thinks that any moment could be your last moment. You know, the middle of the day, we all think, okay, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna do this. But what if you don't make it home? What if you don't make it till tomorrow? So really, 1843 is bringing alive the best version of yourself right now in the now, because if you don't make it till tomorrow, at least you did what you could do today. And so like I like to always use this synopsis of people talking about, they say when you die you see your life flash before your eyes. You know, I've seen people who talk about their near death experiences, and I'm like, you know what, if that is true, I want to make sure I write the movie of all times. I'm going to be dressed impeccably. I'm going to eat good, live good, and I'm going to be super happy. So when my life flashes, it's going to be amazing moments, amazing friends, amazing connections, amazing events, everything, every bit of my life. That's how I want it to flash.
So who's gonna play you in your movie?
Me.
No, I'm saying like who would play you in your movie?
Me.
No, I'm saying like what actress would you have?
Me. I'm an
play
actress.
you in
You
your
want to
movie?
see me act right now? I'm playing. So I guess let me see. I would say, you really want to know? I would say Nia Long.
Nia Long?
Yeah, in Love Jones. That's one of my favorite movies. And I would say Nia Long. Yeah.
Who would play me?
Who'll play you? You'll be
I heard a lot
what's
of
what's the movie? You make me think about him. Michael Ealy. In the movie with Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson was in the movie. You don't remember the name of the movie? He had a
Poetic
food
Justice?
truck.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and like your story reminds me of him, like how he started from small beginnings and then he just emerged and he was amazing.
What's the name of that? I know what you're talking about. Wasn't that the movie? Wasn't? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
We gonna leave it in the comments below or something like that. Or somebody, if you remember what the name of the movie is, comment below, and we'll get back to it. I want to kind of switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
We touched a little bit about mindfulness. We touched a little bit about what you do.
Mm-hmm.
We touched a little bit about I feel like we have good conversation. Like that's first and foremost. I feel like we have good conversation.
We do, because you're silly, you're amazing, and I'm just me. So
all right. So let's see what's next.
You know what? I'll say this. So to put it in real terms, what 1843 does is we have workshops. That's the first thing. We have, and what I do specifically is I build websites. So I don't just build a website, I streamline it. I make sure that everything that you need to do can be done from one console. Because, you know, like a lot of times that's what hurts people. They have to go sign in here to do this and sign in there to do this, and then they forget their passwords and everything is not streamlined. I bring it all into in-house. And so I use different platforms to do it, but I bring it all in-house so that this person can log in, they can sell their product, they can email market their product, all from one account.
That's a beautiful thing, because I think you touched on that a little bit, and the importance of automating your processes and creating systems for your business is really what's going to take you from just startup phase to that second stage of really kind of scaling and growing your business. And that's one of the things that we focused on in the past year, and we have a blog post about it, and we sent out a newsletter to really kind of showcase those things. Recently we did a post, a newsletter on mission and vision statements. And I know in our conversations you touched on the importance of the mission and vision statement.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on those a little bit?
Absolutely. So your mission and your vision statements. Your mission is kind of like, what are you willing to do now? Like, what are you going to do? What tangible things are you going to do to get there? And your vision is the overarching outcome that your lasting imprint, your legacy. That's how they work together. I know people kind of say, well, aren't they close together? I don't really understand it. That's the real difference. Your mission is kind of like immediate. What are you going to do now? And then the vision is, what is the lasting impact that you want to leave on the world? What is your legacy? And that's really what we do. And it's, if you reverse engineer it, so if you do it like I was talking about, where you say, okay, what is my goal for the 10, 15, 20 years? And then you say, okay, this is where I want to be. And then create milestones and steps on the way there. Then it makes it clear what your vision is going to be and what your mission is too.
You were brilliant.
Thank you. Boom, pow, pow. Did you explode? You didn't explode. Yeah, just like
Mine
that.
just.
That's
I
it?
don't really.
Okay, I gotta make the noise too. Boom. Just
No,
like
you can
that.
do a pow, so it could be a pow.
Pow.
No. So you go
Oh,
pow.
I'm a pow? Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, just like that.
You see? That's
it worked
teamwork.
out.
Yeah. There's levels to like audio and stuff like that. But I like the route that we're going, because really what I want to do with the idea blueprints is I want to provide value to our viewers. So I want them to take away something. So mission and vision were two very big components of starting and launching your business. And even if you already are launched and you're not focused and rewriting and redirecting your mission and vision, then I think that's an error that you need to correct immediately. But what are some of the other things that we can talk about to provide value? So when they come to a consultation with you, you're going to help them with their mission and vision. I'm going to assume maybe an elevator pitch.
So we
Mindfulness.
Can, yeah.
Where we at?
So okay. So the way it works is a brand clarity session is just that. We only clarify the vision. We say, what is it that you want to, 10, 20 year goal, and then we clarify that. That's all we do in the brand session. The brand strategy session. That's all we do. But then we have other kind of clarity and other appointments that we can book to get to other parts of your vision. So, for instance, what'd you ask me? I forgot.
What are some other things that we can kind of use to provide value to our
systems.
potential clients? So we talked about mission, we talked
Yeah.
about vision, and in your clarity session, you talk about.
So the clarity session is getting clear on what it is. And let me tell you this, and this is going to be super valuable to your viewers. When people are so immediate, entrepreneurs get tunnel vision, and we're so immediate. We're focused on right now, right now, right now. And that's good for a mindset to be present, to be positively present in the right now. However, it is also very important to create a map, a roadmap. So we have a session that's called the roadmap session. And basically we say, okay, how are we going to get there? Where do we want to go? And how are we going to get there? And it's important to have those milestones along the way so that you can really get there, make it real. So if you want to write a book, okay, let's just use this for instance. I want to write a book. I would say, okay, well, what is the overarching title? What do you want the book title to be? Okay, boom, you got that. Now, when do you want to have it out and in people's hands? Okay, so let's say it's a year from there. Okay, if it's a year from today, then that means we need to have it done in 9 months from that time, right? So what is 9 months from today? We'll plant that out. And then when your first draft needs to be done, your first draft probably needs to be done 6 months before the 9. So back it up. And so now we're at the 3-month mark. So at the 3-month mark, you do have your final outline done. Then maybe at the 6-month line mark, you have the final product. On the 9-month mark, you're ready to publish and you're ready to get out there. Then by the time you get to the 12-month mark, everything is done.
Gotcha.
So it's just reverse engineering where you want to go and taking the steps and creating milestones to get you there.
That's beautiful. So from what I'm getting is kind of your roadmap is their way of setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound goals.
Yes.
And being able to set it out on a game plan that they can follow. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the clarity session as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and the reason that we call this the idea blueprints is because we have a similar type of strategy.
Yeah.
I believe that every idea is broken down into 4 components.
Okay.
Identity, distribution, engagement, and acquisition.
Okay.
Identity perfectly aligns with that and being able to really understand who you are.
Yes.
And where you're going.
Yeah.
Who your customers are.
Yes.
Is essential. So it's funny because this idea blueprint interview, Vernice showed up today and I was like, yo, we flipping the script. Because My goal with Vernice and my goal with KVL Media is to continue to build strategic partnerships with qualified individuals that could provide value to my clients, my viewers, my potential clients as well. And we got something that we're working on.
We do.
To not only get your strategy session, but also some of those other key components that you were talking about, and pair that with creating the media content to really kind of propel your business and get you where you need to be. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have a link to sign up for that in the bio. Is it here? Is it gonna be up there?
Here? Maybe over there.
Maybe kind of across.
Bow.
All right, maybe across the front. Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how he just skipped over, like he told y'all, he just flipped the script. He really did. I was sitting right here and I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? You're like, oh yeah, we're gonna, and I'm like, you know what? This
I was like, you ready for it? She prepared. You know, we talked about what we needed to, and we're gonna talk about what we need to right now.
But you know what though? This thing that we're doing, guys. Listen, it's what I love is the fact that. And this is partly why I started my business too, because so many entrepreneurs have a goal, they have a business they want to start, but none of the key components talk to each other. So you go to this person to get email marketing, then you're going to that person for headshots, and you're going to this person over here for taxes or something. But none of them have any idea of what your vision is. So the project that we're working on is going to be working with me to clarify the vision, clarify the mission, clarify what has to happen first. So if you have a goal of being a millionaire, okay, you have $10 million, you're going to say, okay, we need at least 7 streams of income to get you there. And this is the one we're going to work on first, because this one is going to bring you the most money for the least amount of work. So that's what we're going to do first. And then we're going to say, okay, this is what we want to do. This is what it should look like, feel like. This is what my customers like. This is how I should speak to my customers, because you got to have a voice. I call it your CAD. It's your CAD, your creative advantage, right? CAD, your creative advantage. And so we take that and we create, this is how my customers like to be spoken to. This is how they like to be treated. This is my voice to them. Because some of y'all, I'm going to be honest, I could tell them this. Some of y'all want to talk to people like you're their mom, but you don't even listen to your mom. So some of you guys have this like really uptight kind of persona, and you want people to connect with you, but they don't know who you are. They're
not
feel
connecting
like
with the real you.
They feel like they're talking to their mom.
So your brand voice, you help them develop that.
Your voice, yes. Mm-hmm. Who are you? Like, how do you speak?
I get that too, because even when they're on video, they whole persona changes on video. It's like, yo.
It's like I just saw you in Walmart, and you're like, and then I saw your content. I'm like, this is not the same person. I want this person, not that. So we're gonna bring that all together, and then we're going to put that on screen so that people get to capture the real you.
Absolutely. I think that's a key component, is telling a story. And I think why this strategic partnership works is because we share similar values. So you got your mission, you got your vision, but you also have to have your values. Mm-hmm. And I believe that we have similar values in that we want to provide quality educational content while building a community.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to kind of evolve our conversation that we were having on camera to not be a commercial, but more so provide value to people, because at the end of the day, that's what is really going to make
I just wanted to show this peach suit, cause
and I seen her when she came in. I was like, okay, she's trying to stun on me real quick.
I just wanted to show this little peach suit.
I was like, I just got my regular everyday KVLmedia, been washed 1,000 times, and she come over here.
Yeah. Well, because my mom bought me this, and
fresh.
So I just wanted to wear it.
So I think we touched on a lot of different things. What else we got going on? What's in the immediate future for?
So March 15th is the Business Strategy and Brunch Retreat. It's a retreat because, let me explain to you guys. You have a summit, you have a conference, and you have a retreat. A summit is where you have different industry individuals. They come together, they teach you stuff, they might have breakout sessions. That's really a summit. And then you have a conference where you just go and listen to somebody talk, and then maybe they try to upsell you something. But a retreat is like no other because you're going to leave with your email marketing campaign. You're going to leave with the brand strategy session. You're going to leave with tangible things that you can put into place in your business right now to transform it. You're going to leave with your headshot from, or your
I thought you was
headshot.
gonna keep them secret. You just gonna be telling them out like that?
Let me tell him. Wait, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave with the stuff that you need to transform your business right now. Because at the end of the day, it's about providing value. Entrepreneurship, I used to think that it was lonely as an entrepreneur. But it's not lonely at all because you get to meet people like Kevin, you get to meet people like me and some of you other entrepreneurs out there, and then you build a community together so we can support one another and we can have fun, we can then go and learn from each other, and we can exchange services and products and collaborate. Because at the end of the day, when you transform from being a parallelpreneur or a 9-to-5er or a side hustler, a gigger, whatever you want to call it, when you transform from that to becoming a real CEO, I'm not talking about the hustlers. I'm talking about when you transform to becoming a real CEO, you're going to meet some powerful people that are going to be able to take you to the best next version of your life. And you want to make sure that you're connected to and engage with people that's willing to see the vision, that's willing to support you. You know, before the cameras came on, me and Kevin was sitting here and I was like, I got this idea, da, 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 da. He's like, okay, this is what I think. And I'm like, what, that's such a great idea. But you can't have those conversations with hustlers and the side people who don't really understand entrepreneurship. You can't, because they don't see it. And there's a real issue with pioneers becoming lonely, becoming sad, and giving up on your dreams. And the graveyard is full of people, the graveyard is full of dreams. So it's important that you come out and you get to know your entrepreneurs that are in your local community, not just here in West Palm Beach, but wherever you find yourself. If you happen to be a part of the YouTube community, go out there and find YouTubers that are similar to you. You don't have to compete. You have to agree and come together, and that's when you find your tribe, when you find your community, and then you will explode with success.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a word. And I think that's a great place to finish. A rising tide raises all ships, bringing together a community of entrepreneurs, like-minded individuals to really kind of progress, because there's enough out here for all of us. Oof. And trying to stay away from these scammers out here.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're out here looking to do amazing business and build on it. So I don't think that this is going to be the last time that we do this. Like we got something going right now.
The next time you need to have me some cupcakes or something in here though, because there's no cupcakes.
Well, no cupcakes.
No.
I got coffee and water.
Cupcakes.
I think we're going to have some ribs next time. How about that?
Cupcakes.
No, matter of fact,
What?
we might have that jerk chicken again.
Listen.
It's gonna be some jerk chicken at the event, and I'm looking forward to it. Building strategic partnerships together. Definitely make sure if you're interested, sign up for the link below to get more information. And yes, you will be getting headshots with your
favorite photographer, Kevin from KVLmedia. He ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I appreciate it.
Cause he said he's shy, y'all.
Just a little bit.
That's what he said. So he ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it for him. Kevin is gonna be there, and he's gonna be taking some of you guys' headshots, and he's so amazing. Okay, so
we was talking about a little bit about personal branding and developing your brand visually through visual content and. Getting headshots.
You really just went to your shy voice right then. Did y'all hear that? He just went to his shy voice.
You reminded me that I was shy. Like, I had to come back out.
And then
you reminded me that I was shy. Like, shoot.
Oh gosh, I told you you're not shy, but he came out with his shy voice. I said you called yourself shy.
So, again, how can people find you?
You can find me on all social medias, Vernice K. Bell, or 1843. The number 18, the word 43.com.
And if you haven't already followed me, follow me at KVLmedia, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just Google it, KVLmedia. get all the links.
All of them.
And as we say, I appreciate you for having me or having us. Or
Absolutely.
I guess I had you, or
we had them.
them.
Yeah.
I appreciate them for.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Peace. Listen, we got
Until next time.
Until next time. I enjoy. Boom, just like that. Bye, y'all.